G'day ladies and gents, welcome back to episode 15 now. I'm Boat and I hope you guys are enjoying the series. I'm definitely enjoying making it and just want to say thank you for being here. Now we're continuing our journey with Khazrak. Obviously this is not Khazrak, this is Malagor. We were last here trying to get rid of Heinrich out of this little area, right? He's set up shop and he's got this little area. We need to get rid of him. So we're working on that. Now to the north, excuse me, Morga is working on fighting Throg. Now we need to get back here to defend this. I have a feeling they're going to smash it. At least Throg. Throg's got a pretty juicy army, pretty beefy mammoths. Wyrm, yep, Wyrm. And such. So let's hop over to Taurox and see what Taurox is doing. Taurox is laying siege to Balthazar. Taurox is going to smash Balthazar. We want to get rid of these three. A couple of these. He has one more elsewhere. I'm not exactly sure. But let's go over and check out the main man himself. Bit of lag over here on Ulthuan. Now, we got Khazrak. Now, Khazrak, today's plan, today's mission, right? Our skits mission is going to be putting our herdstone right here in the middle of Ulthuan and just corrupting the hell out of it. One, it's going to be super defensible. Two, it's a sick spot to put it. And three, we have lots of fights to do. So really cool. We also recruited this guy, Zush, the rat eater, and soon to join him, Pudheef. I'm going to say Pudweef. Rhymes with queef. Sorry about that. But they're going to join up and they're going to build up army and they're going to be defending Ulthuan, protecting that herdstone while Khazrak runs around and destroys things. So that's the plan so far. Now, I don't want to upgrade any buildings at the moment. Malagor can't do any movement. So our dread is 269. So I'm just catching up on everything, guys, because it has been a while, a few days. And let's skip turn and see what happens, see what the AI does. Now, again, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. I'm actually going to be recording quite a lot today because the missus has gone away for the night. So I got the house to myself for a night. She's gone to visit her family in Mexico City, and I have got the night to myself. So I'm going to record the hell out of this game, get a few good episodes down, and just really enjoy my time. So I've got a beer. I'm going to play some Warhammer. What could be better? So it's going to be a great night. Yeah. Now, we also want to do some of these world... not these world things, these quests. Yeah, here we go. I thought so. So he's got 3 war mammoths, a frost worm, some marauder champions, marauders with great weapons, marauder spearmen. Let's skip. Yeah, we could take out a couple. Let's see the map is like. We're not going to have walls, are we? No. Let's skip it. He's going to smash us. When it's one-on-one like that, that's one problem with the Beastmen, is that we don't have any walls, right? It's very difficult for us to defend. If you've got walls and a settlement, you can sort of set up lanes, all of these things. Let's get chaos spread. But for us, it's sort of straight on. And we got that. Number of spells, Savage Dominion, very good. We're running out of things to research, so let's just go that. We got one tech, that one. And this one over here, where we need 4 heroes in one army to unlock this. And that gives a 15% ward save to my unit as a lord or a hero. That's really good. So we'll try and work on that, eh? Alright, what did they do? So we got William over here. Looks like he's going north. We won't be able to catch him, will we? No, we won't. We could. Oh, we still won't be able to do it. Let's just go about here. Now, I think this... No, I don't want to do that. Level 5, level 2. Let's see the garrison. Very beefy garrison. Zangor, Bestigor. Definitely enough to take out that guy. No, I don't want to do... I keep doing that. So, that should be fine. Let's see what Khazrak's doing. Okay, this A lot of chariots. Ooh, scary stuff. Ooh, we got some options here. There's Alarielle. We want to kill her if we ever get the chance. We can't really move very far at all. So let's just move here. Hopefully we get them coming through and attacking us. Let's move him into the army. Now, we might be in trouble. Let's move you out and go ambush stance. 90%, very nice. We do have 3,000. We're losing it to raiding, I'm guessing. Yeah, someone is raiding our lands. Let's jump over to Morga. Now, let's head back over because this lady looks like she's going to be landing soon. So let's move over. She should land. I don't think she should be able to attack that straight away. She loses a lot of movement landing. But we'll see, we'll see. It's going to be a beefy garrison anyway. A beefy. This guy's got low rage. Gives us 3 bestial rage, immune to attrition. But we don't want to do it because we want to catch him in an ambush, an auto-resolve, remember, because that silly bug. Yeah. Swoosh. Khazrak move Taurox. Taurox is fighting. Let's fight this fight. Balthazar Gelt is in here. We got really good, strong units. So let's get into it, right? Battle number 1, episode 15 to kick it off. Let's smash Balthazar. Alright guys, welcome to a walled settlement battle against Balthazar Gelt. He was trying to recruit here, but Taurox is going to deny it. So we attack, we use our army ability to blow up part of that wall, and Taurox comes running in, and that's the only entry we really need to get this fight going in our advantage. Now this purple Son of Ceres did great work. Its movement was restricted because of the walls and the map, so it just bounces right on top of the infantry, just sits there. And look at all those dead bodies, look at all that damage we just did. And then right after, our units come flooding in. We've got Chaos Warhounds with poison, our Razor Gore, and the rest of the units come charging in. Really, really nice. So we set up right here. We got just the units. There wasn't anyone on the other side of the gate. As soon as we busted down that wall, their units blocked that off. So I suppose that's a good move on them. But as soon as the gate opens, we just waltz straight in. Nice, easy entrance, which is good. Really, really nice. And now they got some Reichsguard. Look at those horses. Look really cool. Again, we just walk straight in through the gate. Really nice. And Balthazar is on his unicorn or Pegasus, whatever mount that is, and casting above us. And yeah, they got a few more units, some spear units that are going to do some damage to our Razor Gore. You know, they anti-large and Razor Gore are large, but they're weak, they're hurt, they're scared, and it's a matter of time before it goes in our favor. Now, this was a bit of a bottleneck there. Their Reichsguard did stand the line and hold firm, but with Taurox wiping out these guys and the leader there, right, fighting that leader, it's only a matter of time before they break. Oh, look at that. So Balthazar Gelt is above being a little bit of a puss and not fighting, but he's casting magic, doing really, really well. His magic is great. I really want to play Balthazar Gelt campaign soon because his magic seems like a lot of fun to use. And these Chaos Warhounds taking a lot of damage here, but you know, taking the brunt of it. And now they're being backed up by some Gore Herd with shields. So it's definitely going to go in our favor, right? They're going to retreat, and God, they look cool. But Balthazar Gelt, he spots a juicy moment to throw down some magic, and that's what he does. And kaboom! Look at that. Really nice. So we didn't have many units there. I think he actually hurt his units a little bit more than mine. So yeah, that's a good trade for me. And here are the Khorne Gore and Taurox wiping up some of these units. There aren't many units left at the gates here. They're kind of routing here too. Not much more left, especially with the Khorne Gore. Very deadly unit. They do take quite a bit of damage and have frenzy, but they can dish out a fair bit of damage themselves. And yeah, as you can see, we won that first part there, and Taurox and the Brave Shaman are going to head further into the city. But really, guys, there's only like 2-3 units left, and they're routing, especially with explosions like that. They're in big doo-doo. And especially as the rest of my army starts rushing into the middle, and you know, Soul Leech on Balthazar just to get him panicking as well. And that's about all she wrote, guys. That's about it. Taurox just gonna chop down some horsemen and kill some more units. Boom, just like that. Now that explosion means that we've just won, and they're routing, and they're scared, and the rest of my army is going to march right into the middle of the city, and we're going to take it over. A good win. Alright, a very fun fight. Really great casts of the Purple Cynoceros. Killed a lot of their guys. And the Boars. Razorgore got 159 kills. I don't know how he got so much. I must have put him in the perfect spot, because that's a lot of damn kills for a Boar. But very nice. Now, we could raise a herdstone here. Yeah, let's do it. We've got 3. We can raise herdstones a lot. So why not? Why not? Let's upgrade it. Now, we got this one here, and I need to protect both. Be very careful. Luckily, I've noticed the Wood Elves, they don't really come out of their forest, which is fine. If they stay there, fantastic. But we definitely want one here so that... No, get away. 7,000, so that we can... Ooh, let's get that. So that we can get rid of these, you know, Balthazar Gelt bastard, right? Increasing our blood grounds all the way up to here, so we can take on Wissenberg here, get this one here, right? So really increasing our blood grounds. Now, let's hold off on buying. No, I should. Let's get the Shaman. I really like the Shaman. Low Bestial Rage. This guy's fine. Unassigned skill points. It's Taurox, of course. Now we got Lightning Strike. We got Foul Permissions. We're making Taurox more killy, I believe. We can increase his ward save, melee defense. Orgy of Onslaught, Terror, Bloodcaller. Let's make him beefy. He's already pretty attacky. Lord not moved. That's Zush. Khazrak has moved. Taurox has moved. Morgul has moved. So let's do this and skip turn. Let's see what these guys do. See what Throg does. Now Throg, we made an invisory. A decisive victory. We've got an ambush. I was talking, but this lady interrupted me. This is going to be a great fight. Look at all these units, and we got an ambush. And we've got the Sword of Cain. So let's get into this. Battle number 2 is going to be an epic one. Okay guys, we got an ambush on Alarielle. She fell straight into it, which is good for us. So a really quick fight. Again, they did have some pretty good units. They got some Sword Masters of Hoeth here. So I sent my Minotaurs that are good at killing infantry into them. And while my other Minotaurs here that are good at killing large, I send into their big tree men, right? These guys are going to be lumberjacks for the day. They are going to put their axes to the trunks of these tree kin and take them out quite quickly. Really, really cool. Cool to see Alarielle's tree men as well. That sickly white kind of bark looks really cool. And they put in the work, those boys. So back at the front here, just more chaos. You know, they got their white lions here, which will do good, but they're outnumbered. And I believe as we do ambushes, because of our tech, every time we ambush, the other enemies take fear and they just get scared really easy. So it works out well for us. Now here you can see Alarielle getting into the fight where she should not be, right? So instantly I see her on the ground and I put my Jabberslath onto her. Also Khazrak's going to come in, my anti-large Minotaurs are going to come in and just start smacking her up. So really, really out of place. If you ever play Alarielle, do not do this. Do not do what the AI do, because she's now dead, as you can see. And the poor bird too. God, that bird looks really realistic in that position. I don't know if you've ever seen a dead bird, but that's what they look like. So yeah, things are going really, really well. We've got Alarielle out. Now they're going to be routing. Even their chariots here, they start to rout as well because of that leadership loss. And yeah, really cool chariots. They look so good. The idea to replace horses and put lions on as pulling the chariots, it's a great idea. Now here are some other chariot units who got into my Slangor, and my Slangor is just pulling them to pieces. Same with the Shadow Warriors. Shadow Warriors and my Slangor here are kind of the same kind of units. They're hybrids, right? But we just have more. And I believe my Slan units are anti-infantry, so we win this engagement. Now over at the far end here, back where my Minotaurs with dual weapons are, they have a couple of their handmaidens, I believe they're called, and we need to chase them down. They are the only leadership that the High Elves have left, and we're chasing them down. And this is a pretty cool shot. I really like this. Very cool, very cool. So we're trying to chase her down. She's very quick. We won't catch up, but we did catch another one right here, being chased by the Minotaurs, and she's in dire straits because those Minotaurs are going to chop her to pieces real quick. And they're routing here, guys. We've basically won. We actually get the kill there, really nice, and I think that's a good way to sum up our fight. Okay, that was a bloodbath. That was pretty redonkulous. Armor of Destiny, that's pretty damn good. Ward save, armor, physical, sorry. I'm burping a little bit here. Ward save, physical resistance, armor, fantastic, really good. I need to actually start putting some armor and weapons onto my heroes, because that's one thing that I have a little bit of oversight with, right? I sort of have a blind eye when it comes to that sort of thing. So we will make sure I do that. Got to remind myself. Now Alarielle is out. That leaves, you know, her capital wide open. So we're going to go straight for it and put down a herdstone and start stinking up the place, contaminating Ulthuan. And yeah, that's the plan. Now Throg has moved to east, a little bit east. Now we're not going to go for Pack Ice Bay. Armor of Destiny, defeated Alarielle, very nice growth, control. We don't really need control, being beastman. So let's 5,000. Oh, that's pretty expensive. So let's check our armors and weapons and all of this stuff. Look, see, Morgor has nothing. Scourge is for Khazrak. I can't really change that. Weapon strength, melee attack, weapon strength. Axe of Men, sorry, enables sundering armor, armor piercing 15, can cause terror. Do you already have terror? No, let's give it to him, even though he's not very fighty. Armor of Destiny, Troll Hide, regeneration. Do you have regeneration? No. Did we put that on? Yes. Wounds, passive. I don't know what, there's regeneration. Very good. Obsidian lodestone, sure, why not? And we just need an enchanted item. There's a lot of stuff. I should upgrade it. This is one thing I always make a blunder on. Yeah, Malagor, I don't really care too much. Let's definitely give this guy the glittering armor of destiny. Sorry, get a 10% resistance, 12%, 70 weapon saving, 15% bonus versus infantry. He's already very bonus versus infantry. That'd be great. Talisman, spell resist, talisman of endurance, more ward save. Right, so he's up to 18% right there, making him very tough. You probably want something. Let's get you a weapon. Let's get sundering armor. And get you armor of steel, sure. Very good, that's fine for now. Let's leave it there. I can't be bothered. I don't want to spend all day doing that because it's quite boring to watch. Okay, more levels. I don't know what to get for you, so just put it there. So we ambushed Alarielle, really nice. We want to gain Valley. I don't know how to pronounce that. Gain Vale. We want to move in there. These skelly boys went south.
You waste my time.
How far can you move? You can move about there. So let's go here and just raid. We just want to raid so we get our bestial rage going up. Because we want high bestial rage. Let's move Khazrak further south. It's undefended. Oof, ripe for the taking. And then Torok, sorry. You're recruiting over here. Again, let's stop them from doing this, right? Wherever we can, we want to stop them. Oh, we can't make it? Ah, what a shame. Camp stance then. Morgur, the Shadow Gave. Oh, what are you going to do, Morgur? We did declare war. Let's... I can't jump that far. Let's jump here. Maybe we can go around again. Just, you know, play cat and mouse with this guy. Throg. Now, this is the fellow that's raiding us. Big mistake. Easy kill, hopefully. Decisive victory. An ambush. This should be a really fun one to watch. So let's get this battle on the way as well. Going up against the Vamps. Okay guys, we got an ambush on, I believe, Heinrich Himmler's army, right? Really, really good. Again, not much of a strategy here, just get in fast and start doing some damage. So they have some Graveguard. They got, I believe, some can wraiths with on a mount, on cavalry, right? But what I do, or what we should do is I put my Zinch, my Chaos Spawn of Zinch on them, and Chaos Spawn of Zinch and my Zangor have magical attacks. So they're not going to take they're going to take normal damage, right? They're going to take extra damage. And as you can see at the back here, they're already dead. Pretty cool. Now we also do summon those Cygors in the back there just to kill, basically, just to get more damage, more chaos into the fight. A super quick fight. As you can see, they're crumbling already. Even their Graveguard, oh, there goes a Cygor Volder. Even their Graveguard begin to crumble here. That's just too much. Beastmen are so good at ambushes. It's what they do. So if you ever played Beastmen campaign, ambush. And everything's crumbling now. As you can see, Crumble City. Even Malagor gets in on the fight. So a nice victory for Malagor, and we're pushing back the undead. Alright, 3,000, nice bit of money. Let's take the healing. I always like taking the healing. I could maximize my profits if I could do it as much, but I like having my armies fully healed before we get into it. So that's destroyed at Khazrak. So let's go over and put pressure on Blackstone Post. Big garrison here. Crushing defeat, like lots of grave guard, lots of things, but if they sit here, we'll eventually take it. So hopefully they do that. Let's upgrade Malagor. Doom of Mankind. Ooh, that's pretty good. Let's go for that. Charge bonus, Wild Heart, Power Recharge, Law of Death, Life Stealing, okay, and Smoke Mirrors. Let's get that and that. And Wargore. Here we go. Chardouille. Sound a little French. Ooh, we finally got this where we can dedicate to one of the Chaos Gods. Now, I'm leaning towards Tzeentch to get more Tzaangor herd, and gives him a barrier, making him a little bit more beefy. This increases some stats, replenishment, gives us Khongor. Let's go to Tzeentch. Now, Malagor, lore-wise, I don't think has been devoting himself to Tzeentch or anything like that, but he's a spellcaster, and that's what we're going to do. So that's done. Morgo's done. Malagor is sieging, and Khazrak has moved. So this boy has moved as well. Yeah. Aminosity. Let's not do that. Low bestial rage. Let's skip turn and see what the enemy does. Now there was a Nagorothi army to the north a bit. There's King Sephrfer. There's that Nagorond army. We want to be careful of that. So that king's gone west. That's fine. Not a problem. Hopefully we can catch this Nagorothi army with its pants down and get an ambush. Now again, the ambush here won't be best because of that bug we've encountered. No, I don't want to be in alliance with you. I want to destroy you eventually. We have to end our trade agreement with him if we want to do that. But yeah, things are going good. I would like to see, our new Gorbul in a fight. See him kick some skulls. Now, did he get Bestial Rage? I don't think he's getting Bestial Rage. Okay. Curse of the Sword Arcane. Diplomatic 15 with all factions. Upkeep with armies. We don't have an upkeep because we're beastmen. And we control, right? We don't lose control because we're beastmen. So this is fantastic. Everyone already hates us, right? So we're going to keep it. The biggest war. Boss wants teeth. So we is gonna smash. Come have a go at us, you stinky git. It begins. What the hell begins? What was that about? The biggest war. Is this like an end time thing? I don't know.
I'd rather eat a squeak.
You rather eat a squeak. I don't know. Is this like what do you call it? Like a I forget what it's called. An end time thing or an event that's supposed to. Okay. So. Alright. We've got some enemies. We got the greenskins to fight. This should be really, really cool. I really like that. Really, really nice. Let's put pressure on this place now. A valiant defeat? I think not. Let's put pressure on it, hopefully get attrition going, and we can kick these guys out and then wipe out these three, and that one as well. Upgrades 6,000. I don't want to do that just yet. Okay, now let's see. Malagor, he is sieging. I can't speak tonight. I just cannot speak. So we'll let him do that. We'll just leave him to his business. Let's get this, because that's 4,000. Morga. So Throg has retreated back. Let's really push up north and get a herdstone maybe here. Pretty beefy. I don't know if I could take that, if they'll come out and attack me. But if we could put herdstone right here, that'd be pretty cool. Pretty cool. Khazrak, my friend. Now we have a chance to fight at Gain Vale. I don't know how you pronounce it, but let's go here. We got a Pyrrhic victory. We don't need to get any siege equipment. Let's just get right in there. Those archers look very weak to me. So let's go. Battle number 4, I believe. And going to be a good one as we're going to take on Gain Vale and kick the high elf butts. Right, let's get into it, guys. Okay guys, battle number 4 for episode 15 as we're trying to take out Gain Vale and put our herdstone here in the heart of Ulthuan. So the strategy was get in as quick as possible. Now that we got the Sword of Cain, and just like you saw that spell, it's a super powerful spell. So what we do is we bust down one part with our army ability, bust down the wall, and we're just flooding in. We're just flooding in as quick as we can. Khazrak goes in first just to disrupt and cause chaos, especially with that spell. And basically that is our strategy. Flooding in and just grinding up their infantry. And with Khazrak on our side, with that Sword of Cain, it's all over Red Rover. And we got some really nice shots here of us fighting some high elves. I really like the design of high elves. It'll be a fun campaign to play next, I think. So here they have a unit coming in to reinforce from the side, charge in, but I noticed this and I send my Bestigors in just to stop them from getting a rear charge on my main blob. And yeah, now our Bestigors don't have much armor. They have a lot of armor compared to other beastmen, but they still take quite a bit of damage, but they deal a lot of damage. Now Khazrak gets in the back line to stop any of their archers and just to cause more chaos while my infantry handles their infantry. And look at him, just slicing it up. Really nice with the Sword of Cain, but I'm not too fond of his magical ability, or his magical, I don't know what you call it, that swirly red-pink stuff around him, kind of a distraction. But he does well, so he charges back down just to keep ping-ponging from infantry to infantry, doing what a chariot should do, as the rest of my infantry mop up theirs. Alright, so we've mopped them up. My main infantry line's moving in, as my Slangor now move into position as my ranged units, since they are a hybrid unit. And yeah, that's basically it. We win. We take Gain Vale here very, very shortly, as Khazrak causes more chaos, and as my Slangor throw their axes in. So a really nice victory. We take it. Okay, boom, we've taken it, right? A fun fight, really, really interesting settlement battle as well. But, you know, Khazrak super strong. That siege wall, siege breaking army ability, really useful. Just break in and boom. So let's put our herdstone here. We've still got 2 herdstones to put down. But we did it. We reached our goal. We've put our herdstone in Gain Vale, right? Tough go for the let's get the for the high elves, but that's what you get. That's what you get when you have your own island. You're not inviting anyone else. So we got a low bestial rage. He is coming along. That's how much damage did it take? Okay, it's going to go up that much. I won't do it. But let's put ourselves here between that, and can we get 100% anywhere here? 90. It's 10% to be spotted, but let's see. We'll watch them spot us, right? Watch them spot us. Building. All right, we want to upgrade this. Very good. Let's spend some of our dread now. I think we should get more of these guys because they're just a good frontline infantry, and maybe one for the center goals just in case we want to get them later. We got some skill ups. Bray Shaman, I said it correctly this time. Again, I don't know what to get. Let's just go block army, sure. And let's skip turn, guys. Awesome. Things are going really, really well. We're going to infect the hell out of Ulthuan. It's really good being a beastman on Ulthuan as well because those big walls and mountains that protect the inner circle, not a problem for us, right? We can simply just use that beast walk or beast mining. Oh, look at this. Okay. Now, I don't know why these two are working together, but this is a fight and a half. Now, we should be able to do it if we're smart. Reinforcements. I don't know how long these reinforcements are going to take. But battle number 6, guys, it looks like a big one as well. Let's just jump in, and hopefully we can get this done. We'll see how we go. I'm a little worried. Okay guys, welcome to one of the biggest battles we've had in Khazrak's campaign. We're up against 2 enemy armies. We're up against the Dark Elves and we're up against the Tomb Kings. Now, this is my army, or Shush, the Rat Eater's army, and a settlement garrison, so it's kind of even. We both have kind of even numbers, but still, they got artillery, they got big bone giant, archer boy, they got dragons, magic, all of this stuff. So we're kind of on the back foot, we're kind of on the defensive, and what we need is a strategy. And our strategy is fight in the forest. As you can tell, all of my units have been set up in the forest. This takes away their archers or their ranged units like the shades, right? That will just slaughter us when we don't have any armor. And it takes away their artillery because it gets shot into the trees and it takes less. Now their dragon got a little bit gung-ho and straight into the middle. And as you can see, it just goes straight right in the middle, and it's a bit of a mistake on its part because, well, the AI makes lots of mistakes because now it's way out of zone, right? It's in danger, right? So we surround it, get my harpies on it. My harpies won't kill it on its own, but the manticore comes in, my archers come in, and I send more harpies after it. So we're really pestering this dragon, and it's a matter of time before it routs. So that was a pretty good strategy there as well. Well, a mistake on their part, I should say, not strategy on mine. As we move in, there isn't really much strategy in form of movement. It's just picking where we want to fight. Now, where we want to fight is the forest, because the beastmen don't get any penalties fighting the forest. The Tomb Kings, and the Dark Elves do. So that's the strategy. Other than that, there's no real hammer and anvil. There's no real flanking strategies. It's just a big slogfest in the forest. Now they do have some pretty nice units. They have their own manticore. They have these hydras. They have 2 hydras actually. And on the outsides they do have some archers still coming in. But again, their archers can't do much because the trees, right? And so again, the strategy here wasn't much battle strategy, but more where to fight kind of strategy, if that makes sense. Now back to the dragon. This is their leader, their caster is surrounded and it's running. It routes here, and my harpies chase it through the trees, so we get some really nice shots. Even though it's hard to see, it just looks super cool, chasing a dragon out of the trees. And this really ominous dark green map just makes it really nice battle. So it comes back after a while, it comes back to fight, so it returns, it rallies, but it's not long for this world. Now their forces keep pushing in, their archers again trying to do some damage, but the trees are going to take half the damage away, so we take half damage, I suppose, if you want to think of it that way. And then we're just blobbing, and I'm just dropping magic upon magic upon magic on top, and it works quite well. They still do have 2 hydras, but I have a giant here in the mix. There's the big giant boy. We also have our Doombull leader doing his role. He's pretty cool. His name is Zhush, the rat eater, and he has fist weapons. So it's the first time I've seen a Doombull with fist weapons. And more magic, more magic, more magic. So they're holding out, and it's just a slogfest. We're holding out, they're holding out, but eventually one side is going to give. And you can see that they're starting to disintegrate, the Tomb Kings anyway. They're starting to disintegrate, so this is going to help us, of course. And the Hydras, we want to get rid of the Hydras, but unfortunately we don't have any range of our own to take them out, so it's a bit of a slog again. But we got our Beastman Giant here who's going to take a whack. Kind of reminds me of the Simpsons, you know, that episode of the Snake Whacking Day or whatever it's called. So here's the dragon. It's taking a lot of damage, and it's on its last legs, and it goes down any second now. There it goes. Boom. So we've taken out their leader. That's a huge mobility, not mobility, a huge, what do you call it? Not mobility, but a huge leadership penalty on their part, right? They're going to start to rout, they're going to start to break. Here, these chariots, sneaky buggers, got into my archers, even though my archers weren't really doing any damage here. Again, we are affected by the trees as well, but they charge into our archers there with the chariot, so good on them. Now, as we move further in, there's the dead dragon. Let's get another quick look. There's the dead dragon. Really cool. As we move out of the forest, I do have some of my slung on my range to try and snipe some of their guys and not take so much penalty from those trees. Now I did have a Cygor, and I summoned a Cygor on the outskirts to lob and give some artillery back, but they get surrounded and they summon Ushabti on top. So again, not the best. They're not going to do very well here. I got my Slangor here to kind of back up. The Ushabti just looking at them, not really attacking. And then, ooh, amazing fire breath from the Hydra into my Slangor. Now Slangor are going to do quite well against the Ushabti because they're large and they're anti-large, the Slangor. But now that the Hydra is moving over, my Slangor probably rout here. And I believe that's their manticore, not mine. It's a bit tricky to follow whose is whose, but I'm pretty sure they're eating my units, so that's their manticore. So the Hydra comes into backup, and my Slangor routes, and my Cygor sort of left on its own. Pretty lackluster, didn't get to do much work, and I don't know if I want more of them in this guy's army. But yeah, the Ushabti return, the Hydra return to the forest, which is great, because they're going to take the penalty for fighting in forests. So yeah, I'm okay with that. And look at all the dead. The dead bodies are starting to rack up on the ground. Such a fun fight. It was really epic to play this one because I was stressed and I was like, oh, this is one where I could lose if I don't play my cards correctly. And luckily we did a pretty good strategy, I think. I don't know. How would you guys fight this? Would you do what I do, or would you do something a little bit different? Now you can see lots of dead bodies here, lots of dead Dark Elves, lots of dead Beastmen on my part as well, because this was like quite a mutual destruction. But you can see that there's hardly any Tomb Kings here. The Tomb Kings that are here are crumbling. The Hydra is trying to do its best. Got my Giant who's just standing there. But yeah, now you can definitely see that one side is taking over. One side is dominating. And boom, look at this. Look at this reinforcements. You thought that I didn't have many more units? I still have tons of units. We're the Beastmen. We're a horde. And just look at all these dead. Look at all that fertilizer. Whew, it's a lot of fertilizer. So again, such a great fight. I really, really enjoyed it. They're on their last legs. Their leader's gone. The Tomb Kings are all but crumbled out. Ushabti are gone. It's just these two Hydras. And this one here is routing. And then the second one begins to rout. And this is it. This is the end. We win. In a few more seconds, these Hydras will die. And we take a really nice victory against two armies versus one. Awesome fight. My god, what a fight that was. Super awesome fun. Very lucky that we had two, a big garrison, and we did great work. Look at these besticles, 154 kills, 100 kills. We only lost a spawn of Slanesh. Everything else went really, really well. The Gorbel Zush killed it. Really, really nice. So cop that, you big jerks, for coming in and trying to take that from me. We're going to take the healing. Super awesome fight. Two different factions against the Beastmen. Now, we fought in the forest, and I'm pretty stoked about this because Beastmen, they don't have problems fighting in forests. Those two other armies did. So we fought most of the fights in the forest, taking away their artillery. Half of their arrows would get hit by trees. Really, really nice. So, we used our brain in that one, which is good. I can't say that very often, but we did. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So I don't even know where that undead, that Tomb King's army came from. Very nice. So let's see, we can upgrade this to explosion, just more powerful explosion. 8,500, that's too much money. That's another 8. Let's not worry about that. No skills, so not a big army.
Far beneath an
Semi-decent army. We could hit that tall one next.
Ridiculous.
You're ridiculous. So the Doom Bull, we got bloody 8 levels, so we're gonna go Ruination. Let's go Casualty Replenishment, please. And then we're going to go Foul Premonitions. Right, this is what we're going to do. This guy did pretty well as well. This Vile Tide was a nice spell. Let's get Evasion. Let's get Summon another... Summon a Cygor. Really nice. So let's just eliminate you. Decisive Victory. Very nice. This Doombull does not seem to be carrying a weapon. He's very loud too, very loud. Barbed knuckle boxing, right? So he is no weapon boxing kind of guy? What the hell? Yeah, he has like a fist weapon, right? Okay, very cool, very cool. Armor, no, we got nothing to give him. But yeah, okay, very cool. Let's go into hidden camp stance. I gave him a lot of bestial rage, which is good. Exactly what the doctor ordered. Let's see the rest. So, Taurox, what are you doing? You're sieging, very good. Morga, you're heading north, and we're going to...
Not a chance.
That's that army there, so we'll see what we can do there. Very nice. Garrison Lord not moved. Khazrak. Let's leave it there, guys. So that was episode 15. Thank you very much for joining me. Like, subscribe, do all that stuff. If you made it this far, just like, subscribe. You already made it this far. You seem to like it, the episodes. Really, really good fights this episode. So stay tuned for more. We are going to destroy more of Ulthuan and spread this filthy mess of the Beastmen. So guys, thanks again. I'll see you in the next one. Hooroo. Talk to you later.
Mud Swiss Call.